What's up, people? My name is King James and you are welcome to my YouTube channel. You guys don't know how long I've been waiting to do this. In today's episode, I want to show you guys my home studio. If you followed me for a while, you notice in my more recent videos, my background has changed. I've been wanting to do this for like 2 years. Yeah, a little over 2 years. Ask me why I didn't do it since. I can't even answer you, honestly speaking. But I've been planning to do this for so long and I'm so happy that I've done it now. I used to shoot videos in my dining table and I'll show you guys. I'm in my dining table. I shoot there. The background was just white, plain. But yeah, that's where I shot all of my videos. Didn't even use my tripod. I just used to set my phone on top of my laptop and then I would just shoot. But yeah, now I'm using yes. Just a good point to note for all of you guys that are watching. Do not think that, oh, you need this setup to start creating content or anything like that. Like I said, I was shooting from my dining table and I've been doing that for years. Some of my friends call me the guy that is able to make do whatever he has. And literally, like, if you watch my videos, you see I'll use bed sheets, I will use cutting reel, I will use anything that's literally available, my towel. And honestly, I want to encourage you, if you're a creative, use what you have. You don't necessarily need to have this setup. Aspire to have it, work toward having it. And that's one of the things I want to talk about in this video. That's why if you look at the title, you see that I'm encouraging you to invest in yourself, invest in your dreams, invest in your passions. Because that's what this was. This studio is an investment in my content creation journey. It's an investment in my passion, my craft, my dream. And I don't say that to be cliche. It's just genuinely who I know myself to be. This is me. I love doing this, and that's why it annoyed me so much that I didn't do this much earlier. But to finish the point I was making previously, don't think that you need this to start. Don't put yourself under pressure to have this before you start. Honestly, it's not wise. It's unnecessary. Start from where you're at. Start with what you have. Now to the main thing that I wanted to talk about in this video, invest in your dreams. I can't understand how I didn't do this earlier. Like, I would talk to my friends for hours about how I want to make music. I want to create content that everybody in the world will see and things like that. But I'm spending money on every other thing except things that were an investment in my passion, things that were an investment in this dream I claim to have. And I find that a lot of people are doing that. You'd rather spend money on food than on gear. You'd rather spend money on movie tickets than on a course that would help you get skills. Do you get in the dream that it is that you have, in the passion that you have? And that is ridiculous, honestly speaking. Like, a good amount of your resources, and that's honestly the main thing I want to encourage you guys to do in this video. Invest. Put your money in your dreams, in your passion. I'm really grateful for this place because, one, literally walking into the studio, I enter work mode immediately. And I've heard people talk about things like this where you want to create an environment that inspires you to work and things like that. And genuinely, I think it's true. Because every time I enter here, I'm ready to shoot content. I want to shoot content. I'm ready to shoot content. I'm ready to go. If you look behind me, you'll see I have some pictures in my studio that and they are all significant to me, very significant to me. One of the pictures I have on the wall is focus, is the word focus. And before I set up this studio, I was thinking of words that would remind me every time I walk into the studio of what I want to do here. Words that would remind me of the mindset I need to have while I'm inside this space, and focus is one of them. I want to have tunnel vision on exactly what it is that I want, the kind of content I want to create, the level of excellence I want to put into the content that I'm creating. Focus. That while I'm here, I'm not distracted. While I'm here, I'm not thinking about other things. When I'm here to work, I'm working. So focus. If you look at the wall again, another picture that's on my wall is JP, Jordan Peterson. He's on my wall because honestly, I love the guy. He's a huge, I mean, if you followed me for a while, I think you'll be able to see why I would like somebody like that. I love how intentional he is about his words. He's so intentional about communication. He wants to bridge the gap between what he says and what he means. He wants the gap to be so narrow. In fact, he wants the gap to be non-existent. He wants to say exactly what he means. And I think it's so important in communication, period. He's passionate about truth. Even before he became a Christian, if you don't know. Yeah, I'm a believer. And even before he professed the faith, I could tell that this was somebody that was passionate about truth. This was somebody that was, I remember one interview I watched and he was asked, what do you want to be remembered for? Or what do you want to be remembered as? Something like that. And he said, honest. I had the video on my phone at one point. I'm like, of all the things that you could say you want to be remembered for or remembered as, honest was the word that he said. That's what he wanted to be remembered for. And it's clear in the way he lives his life, like he's, again, with being particular about his speech and how he articulates himself. He wants to say the truth. He doesn't want to exaggerate. He doesn't want to downplay whatever it is he's trying to say. He's trying to pick the right words, the perfect words. So, I mean, that's one of the many reasons why I like him. And then he just seems like such a cool guy. He's intelligent. I love that. So yeah, JP. And then best for last, obviously, there's a picture of a lion and a lamb. And that is just a representation of my God. He is the lion and the lamb. And it's also a representation of balance for me. It's like you can be strong and gentle, and God is balance for me. God is where you get all the balance you need when it comes to truth. A good number of times, the issues we have in this world with different ideologies is that they are extremes. So, hedonism, for example, is just an extreme view of pleasure. You've made pleasure the apex of your pursuits, and it's not that pleasure is a bad thing, but because it's an extreme and you're taking it to an extreme, it becomes dangerous. So now you are pursuing pleasure above everything else. Now you are forsaking discipline, that kind of thing. But God is where you find balance. God is where you find an acknowledgement of pleasure. For example, by his right hand are pleasures forevermore. But you also see that self-control is a fruit of the spirit, so we're also encouraged to fast, we're also encouraged to deprive ourselves, and bring our bodies under subjection, for example, so that's where you see balance. So it's not that the Lord doesn't want us to enjoy things. He has made good things for us to enjoy, but he also encourages us to once in a while deprive ourselves of those good things so that we can be balanced. So yeah, the lion and the lamb is a representation of my God and balance. Shout out to my dad. My dad helped me. I can't even begin to explain how much he helped me in setting this place up. I mean, from the people that painted the walls, the carpenter that built this desk, everything. My dad helped with so much of this, pretty much the whole thing. There's still a few things that I need done in the studio, but yeah. As time goes on, you'll see, I know it's still a bit empty, but as time goes on, you'll see the shelves get fuller, the studio get fuller. So if you look at my desk, you also notice that I have, obviously, my music equipment as well, because I'm a producer and an artist. So yeah, it's a given. I make music, and I do like to produce some of my songs. So yes, hence the equipment that you see behind me. So if you need production services, stuff like that, hit your boy up and we'll see what we can get done together. I have my HP monitor. Just helps for good display. To be honest, I've seen a lot of people use just big monitors on their screen, so that definitely played a part in me getting one. But I do see the use of it. It's just pretty dope having a big screen, a bigger screen than your laptop. I also have my Midi keyboard, Komplete Kontrol. I got a small keyboard, I think just 32 keys, because I'm not an instrumentalist per se. I don't play I'm not going to use the whole keyboard. I just need it to make beats, stuff like that. So a short keyboard is fine. I can also travel with it, which is great. I have my monitors, Yamaha HS5s. I did a lot of research when I was looking for what monitors to use. It was between this and the Rocket monitors, and I saw a lot of good reviews for these monitors, the Yamahas, when it came to mixing. I'm big on mixing. Mixing is actually my best part of the production process. I love doing it so much. So when I saw that the HS5s were good for mixing music in terms of them giving like a very flat sound, sorry, I know that not all of you are music heads, so I'll rush through this. Plus, this is partly motivational stroke inspirational videos, so I'll keep this one brief. But yeah, when I saw these monitors were good for mixing, I knew that okay, yes, I had to get them because they give a very flat sound, unbiased. I heard that the Rockets are a bit heavy on the bass. They exaggerate the bass just a bit, which is great for some kinds of music, but I would rather have a flat sound when I'm mixing so that I know I'm getting the most honest sound I can possibly get. So yeah, HS5s. I also have my Rode mic. That's what I'm recording with now. Rode was the first mic. I can't remember what model it was, but that was the first mic I ever used, and I loved it so much. After not using it for a while, I definitely wanted to get it again. So yes, my Rode mic, that's about it. And my laptop, I've been using my laptop for ages. So yes, actually my laptop was a gift from a good friend of mine. The Lord told him, that's why you have to follow God. My laptop had spoiled. My previous MacBook had spoiled, and I was just wondering because I didn't have money to buy one, a new one, and legit, like within a couple of weeks, my friend just called me, or did we meet up? Something like that. I think we're meeting up for something. And he told me that God told him to give me his laptop, and I'm like, bro, that's crazy. But yeah, that's the laptop I'm using now. So yes, that's my gear. One of the reasons why I'm really encouraging you guys to invest in yourself and invest in your dreams is because I'm looking at this setup now, and like I said, my dad helped me a lot in setting this place up, and I'm so grateful for him. But what pained me the most about not doing this earlier was that when I had the resources to do it, I didn't do it. I built up my savings to a decent degree, and literally as we speak, it has gone. And I'm thinking about all the things that I used, like spent my savings on, and yes, some things were great investments, but a significant portion of it wasn't. And I could have done this, but I didn't when I had the resources. So I really want to encourage you guys to invest in yourself, invest in your dreams. If you have the capital now, use it to buy things that you know that you need. If you liked this video, if you enjoyed it, if you like my content generally speaking and you want to see more of it, like this video, hit the subscribe button and notification bell so that you can see when I post videos. And yeah, I'm here to take over YouTube. That's just the truth. So yes, I am going to be making content like mad. So yeah, I'm going to see you guys soon. Take care. Peace.